Our next speaker from Europe is the Honorable Ângela Guerra, Assemblywoman from European nation of Portugal. Honorable Ângela Guerra.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. It's an honor to be here addressing to you, Your Excellencies, fellow colleagues of all parliaments around the world, especially Korean ones. First, I would like to excuse myself because I brought a cold with me, so I'll try to do my best. We live in an interdependent world. We are all connected. What affects one country, good or bad, affects the world. All around the world, there is catastrophic suffering due to extreme poverty, violent conflicts, terrorism, and the impact of climate change. These tragic realities affect us all. The adoption on September 25th, 2015 by the United Nations General Assembly of the resolution entitled Transforming Our World 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development is an universal agenda that calls for an integration of global goals into the public policies, procedures and actions developed at the national, regional and global levels. These 17 Sustainable Development Goals have changed the way we approach the theme by integrating the three dimensions for sustainable development: economic, social and environmental, being based on universal goals and targets to be implemented by all countries and not only the ones that are in developing, having a greater potential for tackling inequality and promoting human rights, and involving new dynamics concerted efforts from the wide range of actors, including non-governmental organizations, the private corporate sector, academia, social partners, and other members of civil society, including the cooperation between parliaments, governments, regional and local authorities. This is a challenge which concerns us all, and it is an important step towards global peace. Turning this vision into reality is the primarily of the responsibilities of national governments, but the challenges also require new partnerships and greater expression in international solidarity. Portugal, as a country and as a member of the European Union, played an active role in drafting this important agenda at the summit, particularly in recognizing the need to give more attention to issues like peace, security, good governance, with an emphasis to the situation of fragile states, promoting and advocating the conservation and sustainable use of the oceans, an issue of critical importance to our country, and integrating a strong human rights dimension that tackles inequalities while paying particular attention to gender equality issues. In what concerns international cooperation, I shall mention that Portugal, as a member of the community who speaks Portuguese languages, CPLP, since 1996, have been developed a large number of multifaceted projects focused in peace building with the member states, namely Angola, Brazil, Cabo Verde, Guinea-Bissau, Mozambique, São Tomé e Príncipe, and East Timor, with which we share linguistic ties and historical and cultural legacy. There are many complementary approaches in what concerns peace building. The only way to truly be safe in the future is to change the problems that are creating the security threat causes such as social inequality, political exclusion and poverty. These global changes can be changed over the long term, but they require the shared commitment to concrete investments and prevent strategies to alleviate them. If we decide not to make those investments, we shouldn't expect the security threats we feel today to be any different in the future. Only with the wisdom and strength of stateswomen and statesmen from all around the world working together towards common goals can there be global change that heals prosperity and peace. Thus, we all have the role to play so that no one is left behind. And we, women, young girls and children of today have an important work to do. We see the growing problems every day in Europe, with the increasing of migrant flows escaping from death and war in their countries, It's not anymore an option. For us, it's a must-do, and we can choose to be mere bystanders or active agents of change. Thank you all for your kind attention.
Thank you very much, Assemblywoman Guerra from Portugal. You give us great hope in seeing such a distinguished representative. You did a fine job, even you're suffering a little bit with a cold. Your words were very, very strong and powerful and truthful. Thank you.